What's up YouTube? CCG Fanatic here once again. Today we don't so much have a pack opening like we've had in all the rest of our videos. Today we'll actually do an unboxing, I guess, for the Magic the Gathering Knights vs. Dragons dual deck. I've gotten a couple of comments from some of you guys stating that you want more Magic openings. I've gotten a number of Magic cards, I just haven't been around and haven't taken out the time to set up the camera to do any openings, so figured this one, when I bought it, I would hold off and wait until I had the camera set up and we could do an unboxing for those of you who are thinking about getting one of these, haven't gotten it, want to see what the cards are in them, and so forth. So I figured I would go ahead and open one of these up. I've got a couple other dual decks so far. I've picked up the Elspeth vs. Tezzeret and Garrett vs. Liliana dual decks. Both of them are nice. Problem is they're both focused around the Planeswalker, and I am partial to the old just aggro, I guess, playstyle of just throw out a bunch of creatures and attack. So I think this fits pretty well into that set. It's got Knight of the Reliquary for the white weenies, and the Borgarden Hellkite Dragon. I'm not sure what the red playing style is in this game, or in this dual deck, but I think most of them are pretty much just pure creature driven, so it'll be kind of fun. I'll get the wife to play, see if she'll want to play with me. I know she likes playing. She doesn't like the Planeswalker so much. This may be pretty well for that. Yeah, so I guess we can go ahead and open it up. I don't want to spend too much time going through the cards. I mean, I'll kind of flash through them pretty quick, but the big thing is just so you guys can kind of see what's in it, I guess, and then decide if you want to get it. Yeah, I suppose before I open this one, I did have one other thing to show here quick, and that was this box for one of the other dual decks I picked up. I am a collector above a player. I love playing, but I would much rather have a full collection than than be switching cards around just so that way I can have a better deck, for example. So for the other two dual decks I bought, in this case it's the Elspeth vs. Tezzeret deck, I picked up these Ultra Pro dual deck boxes, and these things are great. If you're a collector and you buy the dual decks to have the decks and not to have the actual cards to put in another deck, these come with two of the 60 card plastic cases, large enough for full-sized sleeve decks. Come with the divider, and then you have all your sleeve decks back here. And I like this because I can just tuck these away, stack them up in these boxes up in the shelf, and have them there when we want them, and even use them for storage, or even kind of make them for quick access to if I want to make my own maybe Liliana versus Elspeth deck, if I want to switch things around and do whatever. So I like these. I'll definitely be picking one more up for the, if I can get this in here, for the Knights vs. Dragons dual deck. I think they're on, you can buy them on Amazon or eBay for $12, $13 with shipping, so it's not too bad. So let's go ahead and go back to this, Knights vs. Dragons. Picked it up from Wally World, $19.98. Probably could have bought it on Amazon. I think they sell it for the same price without shipping, but I had a Walmart gift card, so I figured what the heck. So let's go ahead and open it up. All of these, I know there's been some printing issues with these where some people have gotten duplicate foils on these. Some of them have had the wrong decks on the backside. It's kind of open for duplicate foils because I do like my foil cards, but the last two boxes I have picked up didn't have any problems, so I'm guessing this one won't either. And if it does, I've heard that WotC is pretty good at, if you call them up and tell them you had a problem, they'll have you send in the mispack and they'll send you the right one, so not a huge deal. So I forgot, these come with regular deck boxes. If you don't want to sleeve your cards, you can just put these, put the cards in these. They'll hold your 60 card decks. They're the normal size. I guess they're a little smaller than these old tournament packs. I guess they're a little smaller too than the new Phyrexia Fat Pack boxes too, but they will hold all 60 cards, no problem. I don't use these again because I like sleeving the cards. Again, because I'm a collector and like them to last, so. Alright, so we got those, and then we got this. Oops, there we are. Stuck in the little divider here. And of course we're going to have our instructions, which I won't open this too much because I don't have enough space on my desk here. But it's just kind of some quick play instructions, teach you how to play, whatever. If you don't know how to play, and that's why you're buying the dual deck. And here's actually the card list behind the dual deck, what all the cards are. I think here's some information as far as kind of why the deck's supposed to work or how they're supposed to work, and the back story behind the dual deck itself. So, alright, so we got these two here. Let's set these up on the keyboard. Nope, they're gonna slide off. Let's move these out of the way so we have more room. Alright, so first thing we got is, once again, Knight of the Reliquary. Sort of special foil. See if my camera can zoom in without getting blurry. Yeah, it's gonna get blurry. It's got kind of a cool little... The actual expansion symbol is sort of wings on the side, and then sort of a sword in the middle. So, Knight of the Reliquary, again, great card. It's +1/+1 for each land in your graveyard, and allows you to basically land cycle for any land, not just for a basic land. So each time you tap it to land cycle, you basically get some +1. So that's pretty nice. And then for the red side, again, we've got the Morden, however you want to pronounce that, Hellkite Dragon. It's got flash, flying. When he enters the battlefield, it deals 5 damage, divided as you choose among any number of target creatures or players. So I'm guessing there's some cool stuff in the deck you can do to expand on him. Not sure, but I know my wife likes playing white, so she'll probably end up taking this, and I do like my dragons, so I'll probably end up taking red and the dragons. So let's see, let's move these up here. Start with the red deck, which I was a little nervous at first. I saw this pop out, and I was kind of confused, thinking maybe that was it was going to have the weird packs, but this one doesn't have one, so I'm guessing this is okay. Must just have some way of pumping out goblin tokens. So if we can get this open. See what we got to work with. So again, we've got our goblin token. And I know I have a problem with the light shining up in the top. I wish I could angle this a little bit better. Let's see what we can do. So I'll kind of skip through here fairly quick because I'm already up to 8 minutes and I've got 120 cards to go through. So we'll just skip through here. Got a leveler. Oops. Some more levelers. Some uncommons. Knight of the White Orchid. Rare. Pretty nice. So I'll just go through here and see what all we have for rares. Just kind of point them out, I suppose, because that's really probably what you're most interested in. We've got the Knot Vine Paladin. Whenever he attacks, he gets +1/+1 for each untapped creature you control. I forgot my camera can only record 10 minutes straight. Not sure what set he's from. Let's keep going. Got a Knight Exemplar. First strike, other Knight creatures are +1, get +1/+1, and are indestructible. So yeah, he's definitely a white weenie with pumpable. Knight creatures you control have double strike. Actually a fair amount of rares at the front of that. That's kind of impressive. Let's just go through here real fast so we don't make this video take too long. Locks it in Warhammer. This is always nice. Equipped creature gets +3/+0 and has trample and lifelink. So got some lands here. One of the, not a fetch land exactly, I don't remember exactly what the term for this is, but comes in tapped. You can sack him for forest or plains. 2 of those. Sergi Stepped. Or Sergi Step. Sejiri. Enters the battlefield tapped. When he enters the battlefield, target creature you control gains protection from the color of your choice until end of turn. Works great with the Knight of the Reliquary. You can use him to dump him out if you want to, and get protection. And then, of course, we have all the plains. Oh, and we got some forests, because of course we got some white-green in here. So, that is the Knight of the Reliquary deck. The Knight side of the Knights vs. Dragons. And then we get to what I wanted, which is the Dragon side of the Knights vs. Dragons. And again, we'll just go through here quick and just grab some of the rares. This deck actually feels heavier than the other one. Maybe it's just because the cards are slightly bent in the front. So we have lots of uncommons. We got a Voracious Dragon. He's got Flying, Devour 1. As he enters the battlefield, I may sacrifice any creatures, any number of creatures. He enters the battlefield with that many +1/+1s on him. And when he enters the battlefield, he deals damage to target creature or player equal to twice the number of goblins he devoured. So, get him with some goblins, and that's pretty nice. Morden Dragon. Oh yeah, Fire Breather, 5/5. Whenever he deals combat damage to a player, I may also have it deal that much damage to another creature that player controls. Another rare dragon. He's got Amplify 3, Kilnmouth Dragon. When he enters the battlefield, put 3 +1/+1 creatures, +1/+1 counters on it for each dragon card I reveal. In my hand, he's got Flying, and you can tap him to deal damage equal to the number of +1/+1 counters on a target creature. So, that'll work if you can get him out and get a bunch of creatures, pumping him up. Wow, we have a lot of rares right here. A rare Shivan Hellkite. Deals 1 damage to target creature or player, Flying, 5/5. And another 5/5 Thunder Dragon. When he enters the battlefield, he deals 3 damage to each creature without flying. So he's great to put out if White Weenie has a bunch of White Weenies out. So we have lots of uncommons. Punishing Fire. Oh, that's kind of cool. They're actually using the colorless border around here for Ghostfire. Unless this was one from Eldrazi. I don't think so. I don't remember. I'm pretty bad with cards in their sets, but it's cool they do have that colorless frame around the outside of it. Shiv's Embrace. And it doesn't look like we have any special lands. They're just going to be all basic. Probably going to be all mountains, which could probably be easily guessed by your red dragon deck. And they are. And there's his goblin token. So, yeah. I'll have to look back through the white deck and see if they bring out any goblins, or if they accidentally put the token in the wrong deck. If they did, not a big deal. A goblin token really isn't a win for any mispack. Yep, so that's that. Stay tuned, I guess. We'll have more packs coming up soon. Unfortunately, I did have to open my Dragon Ball Z and Dragon Ball GT packs off camera. Had a friend over and we had about 350 packs combined. Spent a lot of time opening that. Yeah, didn't quite finish the set, so I'll be buying some more packs in the end to wrap them up. But I did manage to pull 3... Oh, we're blurry again. Come on. 3 ultra rares. Oh, it's going to want to stay blurry. That's alright. We'll go through those at another time when I do a recap video. Just thought I'd point them out while we're here. So, yeah, stay tuned. I will have a recap of all the Dragon Ball GT and Z packs, and I'll certainly have more packs to open here in the near future. So, thanks again, and hope to see you soon.